Watch my character. This is drinking a brew. Yeah? This is eating a fish. What? What is this? It's a never-ending fish. RuneScape has some very weird interactions in this game. Things that just, when you first hear about it, you just think, what? Why? Why is this a thing? How does this even make sense? Whether these are bugs, whether these are features, as devs may call them, you can enjoy that as a feature, or maybe these are early bird bonuses for certain things and they're gonna get fixed at one point. Who knows? But either way, this should be an interesting kind of video. If you can think of any more weird interactions, let me know in the comments and let's talk about it. For number one, we're going to shout out pretty much everybody on my stream last night, or well, a lot of people on the stream last night, because I found out something that actually is super useful, but also definitely a weird interaction. You know, it's Zamorak. You know, the big demon boss. In the last phase 7, you have all the runes in that arena. Now, if you're using necromancy, you can't use death skulls, because if you use death skulls, what it does is it bounces from target to target, right? But in Zamorak on the last phase, killing the wrong rune rather than the only 2 that you get shown will result in a massive explosion and you take a ton of damage. This also happens if you kill the same rune twice. So using death skulls on Zamorak is a no-no, because if it does bounce between Zamorak and the B rune, then you're going to take a lot of damage and it can ruin your kill, and you don't want to do that this far in. However, weird interaction number one is that if you actually kill the B rune, as in if the B rune is one of your 2 runes that Zamorak shows you, so you're able to kill them in that specific order, then you can freely use death skulls on Zamorak apparently, and it won't bounce to the B rune afterwards anymore. As long as you've killed it once, it will no longer target it from Zam. That doesn't make sense to me, because the distance between Zamorak and the rune is exactly the same. But the fact that this time it's just like, nope, no, we're not gonna go to that one today. That's already been killed. Is very strange. But this is actually super useful as well, because if you do kill the B rune in one of your rotation kills, then you are able to use death skulls, which of course is a high damaging ability, making that last phase a little bit easier on yourself. But if you don't, then hold on to it, because you don't want to be killing that, because it will blow you up and deal a ton of damage. I don't think there's a reason for this. If there is, and if you guys can think of understand like why this would happen, let me know in the comments. Another weird interaction, and something that I do a hell of a lot and get asked about on stream why I'm doing this, the one thing, is when you are using ability queuing. If you don't use ability queuing, you either are next level or crazy, because who wants to spam the key a million times, right? In fact, I'm going to put 2 comments in the comment section, okay? I'm going to put one that says ability queuing and one that says non-ability queuing. Go and like the one that you actually use, because I'm interested in doing like a poll basically, and for us to be able to see who uses ability queuing and who doesn't. But for those of you that do use ability queuing, whenever you go through a phase that you can't actually interact with your character, let's say for example Raksha during the first room and the second room, between phase 3 and phase 4, you can't do anything with your character. It's kind of like a cutscene, right? The same goes from Telos if you're jumping from platform to platform. If you go through this and you have ability queuing active, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, because 1, you can't deactivate the ability queue, and 2, when you get through that phase, your character will immediately cast whatever ability is queuing. Now, this can be an issue if, say, for example, on magic, you are queuing something like wild magic, you're queuing something like omnipower, or on necromancy, you're queuing like death skulls, something big, right? And you don't want to use that straight away, because Raksha is immune at the beginning of that fight, but you also want to cast like smoke cloud as Linda interrupt it, many reasons that you don't want an ability to fire straight away. How can you fix this? Well, weirdly enough, if you just right click on your action bar numbers over here, and then click on the number that you already have, because you don't want to load anything else, just load the one you already have, it'll clear it. I guess because it resets your bar, but the weird interaction is just that, why can we clear it like this, but why can't we just click the button again and clear it that way? Like, this would be so much easier. But either way, if you are wanting to do this, you can do that. Don't forget to go down, leave a like on each one of those comments. Let me know, do you use ability queuing or not? The next weird game interaction, another one came from stream yesterday when I was like doing the giant oyster and realized, hey, this can definitely be used. Did you know that spam clicking in the oyster actual area, like when you're underwater and you're trying to feed it, you're collecting the seaweed and the sea cucumber. If you spam click these skilling locations, I suppose, you will get your XP rates a little bit quicker, which also means you get the things to feed the oyster a little bit quicker as well. There's definitely a clear difference between clicking, like spam clicking on this and not doing. So you will get a faster XP rate and you will get a faster like XP drop, get you in and out here a little bit quicker. But I guess guess this is just down to how the tick system works in the game. I don't really understand all this sort of stuff. I don't do game programming or anything like that. I never have. But I definitely thought this was an interesting enough interaction to mention here. So if you are doing the giant oyster, you want to speed it up a little bit, spam click if you don't mind getting arthritis a little bit sooner. The next interaction we're going to talk about is for the people that aren't using overloads or using any stat boost. And you may have noticed something, maybe. But if not, well, I'm going to tell you. The way stat boosts work in this game is if I use this extreme ranging potion right now, you're going to see my range level will change to 116 out of 99. Now, the way this works is 60 seconds from me drinking that, I will go down to 115. That's just how it works. However, if I drink another dose now, like, I don't know, in 55 seconds and have 5 seconds left, I will still lose that extra dose and immediately down to 115, because the way it works is it will keep that tick timer. So if you are going to be reapplying a temporary boost potion like this, you need to wait basically until the level has actually ticked down before you go ahead and then reapply it. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer. We can probably drink it, let's say now, and you're going to see that this will still go down in any time along now. So I'm just going to keep talking now until it goes down to show you guys that this is in fact how it works. You saw that I just drank another one. So anytime now, we should see this tick down to 115. There we go. So as you can see, I just drank this. It lasted longer in the first place. We're down to 115 now, even though I just reapplied it. This doesn't actually work in like resetting the cooldown. All it does is just reapply the potion. If I drink it now, I won't get the full 1 minute. So if you are doing boosts, wait until it drops down first. Like in your fight, you wait till it goes down to like 112 or whatever, and then reapply it on that tick to get the most out of it. Otherwise, you could reapply it and lose levels straight away. It's a little bit of a weird way for it to work. It doesn't reset the tick cooldown. I don't know why. There's a reason that they did this to like avoid some sort of abuse thing, maybe. But I don't think so. I think it's just the way that the game is coded. Next up, I want to talk about something that like I've never understood this, and I just wish they would fix this or make it better or improve it. So I'm going to talk about it because you never know, right? In the inventory here, in the bank, you can apply stuff like a weapon poison. Like you can apply. Look, apply. It says it. Apply. Boom. Done. And if I close the bank myself now, you can see it's actually applied. Awesome. This is really cool. You can also do this with anti-poison. You can drink the anti-poison. Boom. It applies it and it drinks it. It's done. You can see it. Super convenient. This is a cool little did you know thing. If you didn't know this one, now you do. I've mentioned it before though, but this isn't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you can also do this with familiars. You can summon familiars. Summon from the bank. However, you're gonna get an XP drop from this, which means this bank is gonna close. Why? What's the point? It feels like this was half done, I guess, or like it's a cool idea to be able to summon from here, like it is, but it doesn't actually make a difference. Like you know, if you wanna apply stuff in the bank, you wanna load a banking preset or something and stay in the bank, you can't do this from here. You have to still close. It's less to close. So it feels like this was done as like a quality of life, but it wasn't taken into account that summoning this is still going to actually do this. So either way, it'd be nice if they would do this. That way you wouldn't actually really need a banking preset all that often, because if you need weapon poison or a new familiar, you can just come in here and you could literally just grab one out, apply, summon, all that sort of stuff, and then you could just load your other preset and off you go. So this could be really cool. Same if you could maybe do like incense sticks from the bank as well. Like if you bring these and you could like maybe overload these from here. But yeah, the summoning one, I guess, I assume it's because of the XP tick that it closes the bank. I don't know exactly why. I don't know. Did you guys ever run into this? Did you even know about this? Let me know. So another thing that a lot of people don't know about, but also has a bit of a weird interaction around it, is the way you can eat food in the game. Now, we're in a bit of a different scenery for this. There was no real reason to be here, but I didn't want to be at wars again. However, a lot of people know that you can double eat. You can eat like a green blubber. Let's put these on the floor so it doesn't prioritize these. And drink a brew at the same time, like this. And you get 2 ticks. Now, you didn't see the thing on the heel, but look, the blubber's been eaten. The brew has been drank. It's because I'm on full health. Anyway. The point is that you can do that, but did you also know that you can triple eat by eating a rocktail and then eating a blubber and then drinking a brew? I'll do it now. You see, I ate the rocktail, the blubber, and the brew is gone. Down by another dose. So you can triple eat as well to get like a massive amount of healing. But that's not the weird interaction. The weird thing is that you can't drink a brew then eat a fish. It doesn't work. You can't. What the frick? Why not? Look. No matter how many times I try, I can't do it. It doesn't get eaten. Now, one thing that is weird though is I'm still gonna get the animation for eating the fish. Watch this, right? Watch what happens. Put this one here. Watch my character. This is drinking a brew. Yeah. This is eating a fish. What? What is this? It's a never-ending fish. It doesn't give you the healing. It only gives you the brew. But the game doesn't know what's going on. And it just did both that time. So this is a very, very weird interaction. But all the same, you can't drink then eat, but you can eat then drink. Does that even have logic? I guess that kind of has logic. Maybe. I don't know. Did you even know this? I didn't realize the animation thing was a thing, but now I do. And for the last one, submitted by Felipe, thank you, Felipe, you can actually dive and surge for some stuff that you shouldn't be able to. A lot of people will know about this because it's probably happened by accident to you, but like corners of stuff, like what the frick went through, what the... Is that a wall or is that what? So you could clip through a lot of stuff with Surge and Bladed Dive as long as you do it properly. It's actually a lot easier with Bladed Dive. As you can see, I went through them with Surge as well, but Dive just makes it like just that a little bit easier. A great example of this is actually the Grand Exchange, because you can go through like a hell of a lot of the counter actually. So let me just grab my dwarves and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But this can be useful in a lot of places. You can use this in PvM. Also, why have I got my roofs on, bro? Who even plays like this? But it can be useful in PvM because you can cut around corners and that sort of stuff. But as you can see here, my Surge, what? Straight through. Maybe now we can finally steal. There's a hat around here somewhere, right? No, party hat there, the red party hat. Maybe we can use this to our advantage. But yeah, it's weird. Surge, Bladed Dive. If you guys use this, you'll notice that sometimes you're going to go through buildings that you shouldn't be able to go through. For example, that time it didn't work. But then other times you're just going to go through something that like there's no way it should have been a thing. But like, look at that. That was like the worst one. Straight through the middle. Absolutely directly down the middle. We'll go dive the other way, and we're pretty much a Grand Exchange clerk here. Yes. This one's interesting. We've mentioned this a few times, but it definitely fits for this video too. Anyway, I don't know, bro. This game has some pretty weird stuff. If you can think of any more, leave them in the comments. That's all I have for this one, but I'll do a part 2 for sure. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye.